Roblox just had a giant, glitch happen on their platform that leaked so much information from the Roblox catalog. And also, users under 13 can no longer use chat features on Roblox. But before I get into that and a lot more, I'm just gonna ask you to subscribe, okay? Because for every 3 subscribers I get on this video, I'll pet my cat. Also, like the video, please, it means a lot. But anyways, let's talk about the big Roblox leak and just a bunch of other Roblox news today, because yesterday I started seeing a bunch of people figure out that they could actually get the sales count for every single Roblox item, or not every single, but like most Roblox items. And it was kind of weird because Roblox removed this statistic from the API and whatnot like a couple of years ago, because it basically like leaked a bunch of stuff. Like, it would literally leak the exact amount of time something was purchased, which basically meant that you could calculate anyone's income on the UGC marketplace, which is kind of not good. So Roblox eventually removed that statistic, and for the longest time nobody was able to see sales counts until yesterday. Because yeah, a lot of people were just posting random numbers for like certain items that got purchased, like the Headless Horseman, I think. And again, on the surface, this doesn't look like a big deal. You know, you're just seeing how many times something was purchased. It's like not a big deal. But then when you take into account that you can see Roblox UGC creators' sales to the, like, exact pinpointed sales amount, it's just like a bit of a privacy invasion, I guess you could say. Because yeah, if people cared enough, they could literally calculate UGC creators' like exact amount of money they've made. And that's a little bit odd. And people initially thought this was purposeful, they just thought Roblox added this to the website again. But no, it was a complete accident because they removed it not that long after. Here's basically a tweet of the timeline of this whole glitch, with Roblox RTC initially tweeting out this: "A method to check the total amount of sales and Robux spent on most items has been discovered." They then go on in the thread to say, "You can see these metrics by using the Avis bot." I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a Discord bot. But then there's also a game that keeps track of all items and owners and whatnot. Now they also say that this whole, like, method does not work with classic faces, classic heads, gears, animation, dev products, game passes, limiteds, and items that are awarded from events. So, like free items. Either way, as you can see, as of like a couple hours after this started existing, Roblox RTC tweeted out that it was patched. Because yeah, this was not meant to happen. And so much has been leaked from this. Like, we know exactly how much Roblox has made from the Coreblox Death Speaker, and apparently Roblox made 10 billion Robux, which roughly calculates to, I think, $10 million just from one item, by the way. Oh wait, no, I think that's 100 million. No way. Yeah, I think that is $105 million roughly. Yeah, either way, a buttload of money was spent on the Coreblox Death Speaker and a lot of other items like the Violet Valkyrie, which cost 50,000 Robux. So, that item is already worth roughly, I think, $500, and apparently it has 35,000 sales, which meant that they made 1.8 billion Robux. Dude, holy moly, yeah, that's like $17 million, I think. Oh my days, bro. But yeah, you can kind of understand why this is kind of a big deal and why this is like bad. But either way, we can now move on to the next story. Because there's some other stuff that has happened, such as the golden Clockwork headphones, which I think is the reason this whole glitch happened. Because this item was a bonus item that you would get whenever you spent $100 on Roblox, right? And somehow, all of these items were serialized and set to be limited. Now usually that's not like a crazy feat for Roblox, you know, to make a normal item limited, right? But this time it was different because they serialized it without the original item being serialized, if that makes any sense. Usually, whenever there is like a serialized limited item, it is sold that way, you know? So I'm guessing the whole API that people were exploiting was kind of used and added to do the whole serialization thing on a jig. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's completely unrelated. Probably that's the case, but like to think it's somehow connected because, you know, both of these things kind of happened at the same time. But either way, the main thing that happened, yeah, is the golden Clockwork headphones are now limited, and that's kind of all that matters. And basically, what that means is that if you spent $100 on Roblox and got this item, you can now potentially get even more Robux with your purchase because you can sell this item for upwards of like 7,000 Robux right now. I can't imagine this item is going to be too, like, rare because it has 260,000 owners, which, in the landscape of limiteds, that is so many. And I imagine this item is probably just going to keep declining in price over the years. But if you have them and you want maybe a little bit of extra Robux, it's now limited. and you can go sell it for like $70 worth of Robux right now, which is very awesome. But now we can move on to a story. That has just come out, okay? And basically users that are under 13 will no longer be able to use chat on Roblox in 2025. This I did not expect to happen, but apparently it's real because The Verge, which is a ginormous news company, actually reported on this, as well as Bloxy News tweeted about it. So let us read Bloxy News tweet really quick because it says, starting today, in additional efforts to keep young users safe on Roblox, anyone under the age of 13 can no longer chat with other users outside of experiences. I thought this was like no chat at all, but no, it's only outside of experiences. So like platform chat, and I'm guessing like groups, walls, and stuff are not going to be able to be used by people under 13, which I think makes a lot of sense, to be honest. I thought they were removing in-game chat as well, but I guess they're not. Oh wait, it says under here in 2025 though, users under 13 will need parental permission to chat in experiences. So they are kind of removing in-experience chat, it's just you will need parent permission. But they will also be removing other platform chat features completely, and you will not be able to use those even with parental permission. It's kind of crazy, dude. Honestly, I get it. A lot of people are going to be mad at this update. They're going to be like, no, what the heck? But honestly, I get it, dude. Roblox is such a ginormous platform at this point, and I feel like this is just, I don't know, better safe than sorry, I guess. But also, I feel like Roblox needs to maybe just step up their moderation as well, like that's another part of this. A lot of people are talking about how Roblox should just bring back Safe Chat, which if you don't know, Safe Chat was like the really old way to chat if you were under 13. I believe it would basically just give you a bunch of set phrases and words, and you could only use those to talk. You couldn't actually type out custom messages, and honestly, that'd be kind of cool. But I mean, I think this update's better in 2024, it just makes more sense. The Verge's news story talks about a bunch of different articles, like the Hindenburg research article that we all talked about a little bit ago. And in addition to changes to chat, Roblox is rolling out its previously announced accounts for parents and caregivers that will let them remotely manage things like a child's screen time and limits. Previously, parents had to have physical access to their child's account to set parental controls. Wow, I didn't actually know that. That's kind of annoying, dude. I think this is a good update. I think it's actually very positive. I know a lot of people won't see it that way because they're like, I don't know, 12, but listen guys, I think this is a good update in the grand scheme of things. It is annoying, obviously, but again, it's to keep people safe, and I think that's all that matters. But also at the same time, I just wish that Roblox cared more about their moderation as well. Because like, I'm just trying to think about other platforms that are kind of similar to Roblox, like Fortnite. Fortnite's a pretty safe game, and they don't really have any text chat or DM features, so I guess maybe that's a reason why they're so safe. But they also have voice chat, so I mean, I don't know, it's a complicated thing. Yeah, tell me what you think in the comments, because I'm curious. But now we can move on to the next story, which is KreekCraft apparently getting scammed or something. I saw this yesterday, and so they sent me this tweet initially that said, this is not intending to come off as mean, but if this wasn't AI generated, then it was definitely AI filtered, with a heartbreak emoji and a screenshot of KreekCraft's new banner, which looked like this. Kreek responded to this initially saying that it was not AI, that it was like whatever, and I guess he deleted that tweet because I can't find it anymore. But he then re-responded to it saying this, actually, it turns out the people were correct, it is AI. I looked into the source file provided, and there's a lot of elements that seem to be AI generated, and then photoshopped on top of each other. It looks like the artist then added random brush strokes to the source file to try and mask it. In other words, I got scammed. Super disappointing. The artist is a well-known artist too. We're talking big-name Hollywood movie posters and someone who works with a lot of content creators. Suffice to say, I will not be using it, and I reached out to the artist to try and figure out what happened, so yeah, I don't know what exactly this is for. KreekCraft said it was for like an event in his previous tweet about it, and I don't really know what exactly that entails, but I imagine he's going to make a video, you know, right after mine where he talks about it. So, yeah, I guess we'll get more information whenever that happens. But as of right now, his tweet is all we have. And GG, I'm glad he got scammed. W. Yeah, what's going on with KreekCraft getting scammed?